Hello all of you. Welcome to our official YouTube channel of Hasmukh Goswami College of Engineering. I Professor Srinath Karli from Civil Engineering Department. Today we are going to learn the subject Pavement Design and Highway Construction, and in that subject our first module will be the introduction, and previously we have completed the introduction regarding the subbase layer, base layer and granular subbase. Today we are going to learn the topic bituminous materials. So now these are the contents of bituminous materials. First of all, we will going to learn bitumen, types of bitumen, what are the advantages. Second, what is emulsion? Why is it necessary? Third, modified bitumen and why it is necessary on the construction of the roads and highways. So first of all, bitumen. So bitumen is also known as asphalt, which is a sticky black highly viscous liquid and semi-solid form of petroleum. It may be found in natural deposits or it's a refined product, and it's also called as pitch, which is also called as pitch black. So before the 20th century, the term asphaltum was also used. The word is derived from the ancient Greek. The Pitch Lake is the largest natural deposit of asphalt in the world, naturally estimated to contain 10 million tons. So, of bitumen and asphalt, the primary use is 70% in road constructions, where it is used as a glue or binder mixed with the aggregate particles to create asphalt concrete, and also uses in waterproofing products including production of roofing belt or sealing flat roofs. So this image shows that it is a natural bitumen which is obtained from the natural resources. So bitumen also originated from Sanskrit word jatu, meaning pitch, which is called jatukrit, meaning pitch creating or pitch producing. Asphalt may be confused with coal tar. Almost it is also called as in coal tar, but bitumen and asphalt are different, which is visually similar black almost, and thermoplastic material produced by the destructive distillation of coal, which is called as coal tar. So this you can see as a refined product, and this is an asphalt, or you can say bitumen. So what are the components divided into this thing? So four main classes of compounds in this components bitumen. First one is naphthalene aromatics, consisting of partially hydrogenated polycyclic aromatic compounds. Second is polar aromatics, consisting of high molecular weight phenols and carboxyl acid produced by partial oxidation of the material. Third compound, which is most important, is saturated hydrocarbons, which correlates with its softening point of the bitumen. And last one is asphaltiness, consisting of high molecular weight phenols and heterocyclic compounds. So components which are part of an asphalt and mainly present in the asphalt are these main four things. First one is naphthalene aromatics, second is polar aromatics, third is saturated hydrocarbons, and fourth is asphaltness. Now further going, so we need to understand what is bitumen. Bitumen is a fractional distillation of crude petroleum, and which is we as get as an end product. According to the IS 334/1951, bitumen is a non-crystalline solid and viscous material having adhesive properties derived from petroleum, either by natural or refinery process. Refinery process, we know that it is an fractional distillation of crude petroleum as an end product. So during this process, smaller amounts of crude oil like kerosene, fuel oil, spirit and lubricating oil evaporate. Bituminous material were used in the construction of roads, preserving timber and for waterproofing stone walls, Nowadays, these are extensively used for surfacing of road and airport pavements. So we can observe readily this bitumen are having this construction practices all over the world and mostly in roadways and in runways. Properties of bitumen: it is very dark black or brown in color, usually solid at natural temperatures and become liquid on heating. Consists of components like carbon 87%, oxygen 2% and hydrogen 11%. It becomes soft at 30 degrees Celsius and to 100 degrees Celsius, good resistant to acid and non-soluble in water. It is susceptible to oxidation, forming blisters and cracks. So types of bitumen: first one is plastic bitumen. It is used for filling cracks in machinery and stopping leakages, etc. It is thinner and suitable filter in plastic form. So it can be said as a plastic bitumen, which it is used for cracks filling in machinery and in roadways. So next is which type? This is an bitumen emulsion. It is a mixture of bitumen, water and an emulsifying agent which is in liquid form but in aqueous medium and stabilizing agents. So now what happens that emulsion we will be going through in detail, but bitumen has not the property to blend with the water. So to blend with the water, to make the liquid in a very aqueous medium form, we have to use stabilizing agents. So there are three varieties of bitumen emulsions known as low setting, medium setting and rapid setting, depending upon the stability provided by the emulsifying agent. Next is straight run bitumen. It refers to bitumen distilled to a definite viscosity to use without further treatment like heating. It is achieved by controlling the temperature and rate of flow during processing. This is an example of straight run bitumen. Blown bitumen: this is an example of blown bitumen. You can see at the right side, it is produced by heating until it becomes a liquid and then passing air under pressure, by which all the volatile compound is forced out. It is in solid form rather than liquid form and has a high softening point, so that if it is exposed directly to the sunlight for a long time, it does not melt. Residual bitumen: it is obtained as a residue during distillation of high resin petroleum, which is a solid substance at normal temperature. Now this can be an example of an cutback bitumen. In this type of bitumen, viscosity has been reduced by adding other petroleum distillates like gasoline, kerosene and high boiling point light oil. Penetration grade: yes, this can be said as an penetration grade. It is a basic form of bitumen that is semi-solid at ambient temperatures, normal temperatures, and requires to be heated to make it fluid before applications such as waterproofing rough surfaces. Now right side image is of an Anton Par, which is an penetration grade instrument which is used for the grading of bitumen. As we can see that here there are so many courses, subgrade layer, so many layers, typical cross section of flexible pavement. First one is surface course, and above that we are having a seal coat. So this bitumen plays a very important role in a seal coat as well as tack coat also. So binder course, here we are having 50 to 100 mm, and surface course we are having 25 to 30 mm. But bitumen plays a very important role in seal coat, prime coat as well as tack coat. So load distribution, here we can see that wheel load is having a direct contact with the pavement, and of course this pavement load transfers to the base and base transfers to the sub base, and sub base transfers to the subgrade and again to the soil. So we need a very good bitumen strength, good strength bitumen for the very heavy load distribution. And grading is also very important. As you can see that the wheel load is directly comes in contact with the surface or pavement area. A base layer, you know, of course, we have gone through the base layer. So now coming back to emulsion. What is emulsion? And it is also known as bitumen emulsion. It is a mixture of fine droplets of bitumen and water. But you know, I have already told that this bitumen is a petroleum product, so it does not mix with water. So there is a problem, and as it is tricky in nature, it does not easily gets disintegrated into fine droplets. So we need emulsion for various coating layers of the road surface and for the finishing purpose. But as of you know that bitumen and water does not mix with each other, so this problem is overcome with the help of an emulsifier. Therefore we can say that bitumen emulsion is a liquid product consisting of three things: water, emulsion and bitumen. So where droplets of bitumen are suspended in water. How it is produced? So first step is to mix with the appropriate emulsifying agent and other chemicals. The type of emulsifier to be used depends upon the ionic nature in the mix. The second step, bitumen with the water emulsifier mixed, and after it is done, it is mixed in a colloidal mill. Depending upon the use, the amount of bitumen to be added with the water may range from around 40 to 70%. Water emulsifier mix and bitumen is pumped to a colloidal mill, and mill breaks the bitumen into tiny droplets. And after the completion of the second step, the bitumen emulsion is pumped into storage tank. So this production is very easy one. First step, second step and third step is we are getting the bitumen emulsion into the storage tank. Now bitumen emulsion specifically classified into two types, two different ways. First we can discuss as based on the surface charge, second based on setting time. So classification of bitumen emulsion based on the surface charge. First of all, we are having this again divided into two types: anionic bitumen emulsion and cationic bitumen emulsion. So in anionic bitumen emulsion, bitumen particles are electronegatively charged, whereas for cationic emulsions, bitumen particles are electropositively charged. Nowadays, cationic bitumen emulsion are most commonly used surface charge. Based on a setting time, we have two types based on a setting time. When bitumen emulsion are applied on aggregates, water obviously starts to evaporate, so causing separation of bitumen from water, and strength also reduces. Thus bitumen spreads on the surface of the aggregate and acts as a binding material, and slowly it attains its strength. So depending upon the speed at which water evaporates, the bitumen particles separate from water. It is classified into following three types. First one is rapid setting emulsion, medium setting emulsion and slow setting emulsion. So now we are going towards the factors affecting setting of emulsions. First one, water absorption of aggregates. How much percentage of water are aggregates going to absorb? Aggregate, for example gravels, how much percentage they are going to absorb, that depends upon its strength. Surface texture of aggregates, rough surface, smooth surface. Amount of mineral dust in aggregates. If there is a very good amount of mineral dust, then it is obviously going to absorb more water from the emulsion. Aggregate gradation, if gradation is not proper, you know that it will be absorbing more water from the emulsion. Mineral composition, intensity of charge on aggregate surface, type of emulsifier used and its quantity, atmospheric condition, climatic condition, wind velocity and altitude, drainage conditions at construction site. So these are the factors affecting setting of emulsions. So now application. So when we are preparing this emulsion, what is the application of particular bitumen emulsion. Emulsions are used in a bituminous road construction work. They are especially helpful for maintaining and patch repair work. Emulsion can be used in soil stabilization, particularly for stabilization of sands in desert areas. A rapid setting type emulsion is suitable for surface dressing and penetration macadam type of construction. Medium setting type is used for pre-mixing with coarse aggregate. Last but not least, in case of fine aggregate, the surface area of aggregate is more, of course, and as a result, long duration of time is required to mix with the emulsion. Therefore, slow setting emulsion is preferred, which gives sufficient time for uniform blending of the mix. These are the advantages. Emulsion, of course, first of all, strength properties of bitumen are preserved, and the mixing, since emulsion does not need a hot mixing, generally cold mixing or just slightly warming the ingredients of the emulsion mix are done for construction of pavements. First of all, emulsion can be used in wet weather. When it is heavy raining, it's very easy to use, and in water logging area also. Emulsion possesses anti-stripping properties. With lower viscosity, thinner consistency improves spreadability. It allows better coating of the bitumen on the surface of aggregate. There is no wastage during laying and storage because it's of liquid properties, its viscosity is more. Since emulsion are water based, there is a less effect on the environment, and last, it is the least energy intensive of all construction material. There is no need of heat. We can see this image as an emulsifier and a road roller. Modified bitumen. Now this is the last topic of our lecture today's. So we are coming back to the modified bitumen. It is obtained when bitumen is combined with plastics like bitumen. When it is combined with resin, ester or synthetic resins, it is called a modified bitumen. You can also combine with the banana layers, banana resins, etc. It is not heated to high temperatures. It is lighter oil and also preserved to improve its flexibility and resistance to weathering. Eumerized bitumen is of two types: attached propylene and sequenced butadiene styrene, SPS and APP. The former is a plastomer and later is an elastomer. APP modified bitumen has greater flow for expansion and waterproofing materials, and generally stronger and stiffer than SBS modified qualities. Both possess a high tolerance for ultraviolet rays. Hence, this modified polymer bitumen is used for preparing waterproofing bitumen felts. So, general uses and applications of bitumen materials for paints. The industrial blown or R grade of bitumen is mainly used for bituminous paint and other surfaces. Damp proofing coats. Prefabricated mats that are sprayed with blown bitumen are used. They are also completely used to prevent pollution from spreading in the form of small water retaining bituminous wall at refuse disposal sites. So this is an example, right, of an damp proofing for paints, etc. So this is a good example of bitumen emulsion also. Roofing, covering of roofs and roofing felts are made of fibers or plastic. These are impregnated with penetration grade bitumen and coated with blown grade bitumen. Tanking of basements. Bitumen is the usual choice for waterproofing of basements like asphalt. Preservation of stone. These materials are used for preservation of stonework and form and attack by salts and other substances present in the ground and atmosphere. Largely used for construction of roads, runways, taxiways, etc. Protection of structures. It is used to protect coating by impregnation for concrete elements such as slabs, piles, etc. Organic binders of 10 to 15 mm thickness are also applied over this coating to prevent the bitumen from cording off. Now we are going to conclude this lecture. These are the references from where which I have taken the theories and these images. So thank you for your great attention. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much for your great attention.